Hello Amanda, I have a lot to cover today in this video, so I'm gonna go really fast. As you might have noticed, last Saturday was International Tabletop Day, and of course I participated. I even made Tabletop Day hats. And a bunch of my friends came over and we played games until pretty late at night. It was fun. So here are my 10 top favorite tabletop games that I own. I should mention that because there are some games that I really like that I don't own. Like Pandemic, that's my sister's. Starting us off in the number 10 spot is Phase 10. You have 10 different phases you have to get through. And if you don't complete the phase you're currently on and somebody else completes their phase and ends the whole round, you're stuck on that phase. People have lost friends, family, and pints of blood over this game. In our number 9 slot, we have Encore. Encore is a singing game, and you might think, Stephanie, you love singing. You are always singing. It's to the point of really annoying people that you're always singing. Why isn't this higher on your list? The stress. The stress is why this is not high on my list. When you play this game, you land in a space and that corresponds to a category or really a word. So for example, say the word is can't. You must then think of a song lyric that has the word can't in it. You must sing or speak, for people who are lame, at least 5 other words including the word can't. So basically I would be like, you can't stop the beat ever since we first saw the light, and I'd be okay because I did more than 6 words. But then the other team goes and they have to think of a song, and then if they think, then you do, and it goes back and forth until no one can think of something, and it's very high stress, but still incredibly fun. The number 8 game is a new game that I supported on Kickstarter called Walk the Plank. And basically you're a pirate and you're shoving other pirates off the plank. Bloodshed. Another Kickstarter game for our number 7 slot is Super Fight. You get superpowers, some that are good, some that are bad, and you battle against the boss. My character is made of sand, but also laser eyes. The argument and conversations that happen in Super Fight are what makes Super Fight an awesome game. Now, I'm a terrible, horrible, morbid person, so of course number 6 on my list is Gloom. In this game, you're trying to kill your own characters. You get a family, or better, you can make up your own family. So you have a family of 5, your job is to make them as miserable as possible and then kill them. And you can also make other people's characters happy and then kill them. And that ruins their points. This game can last for a long time though, so just be warned, because storytelling is definitely part of this game. In our number 5 slot, we have Zombie Dice. This game is high up on my list for several reasons. Number 1, zombies. I love killing zombies. Except in Zombie Dice, you're the zombie and you're rolling to see how many brains you can eat before getting shotgunned. But you know what I love more than zombies? Dragons! This game is called Suro. You're a dragon and you're flying and you're trying not to fly into other dragons or fly off the board. It can be a pretty short game, but it's really fun to play with lots of people and make dragon noises because it's in the rules. You have to make dragon noises when playing it. Duh. Now Amanda, you've played my number 3 game and you might be surprised that it's not number 1 considering how many times we played this game. Ticket to Ride! This is a train game and I like trains too a lot. This game is horribly addictive. Really addictive. And I don't know why, because it's putting trains on a board and trying to connect cities. And it's just really fun, and I highly recommend Ticket to Ride. My number 2 game is a really popular game, and I think a lot of people are going to be surprised that it's not number 1, but I have a game that I love more than this game, and that game is Cards Against Humanity. A party game for horrible people. Pretty self-explanatory why I like this game. Don't play it with your mother. And now the final number 1 game that I adore is actually a series of games, but the first in the series I don't actually own is called Flux, but I have Star Flux and Monty Python Flux. These games I could play all day. The rules are always changing, and that's what makes it this crazy game. There are no rules when you start, for the most part. It's to draw a card, play a card, that's the rules, and then they just go crazy and you don't know who's gonna win ever. There's no real strategy. If there is any strategy, it's like 10% of the game. Everything else is just craziness. And in my house, there's a rule that when you play Monty Python Flux, you have to do Monty Python accents. That's just, I don't make up the rules. I do, but you have to. Amanda, what is your favorite tabletop game? I know you probably don't play it as much as I do, but yeah, what's your favorite one? I look forward to your answer on Monday. See you then. Gloom is a game, where you drop the thing. You really don't want to drop this because these little tiny, these are transparent cards and they're very slippery and they will go everywhere and it's a mess to clean up.